he does it. Let's do the whole thing. He'll do the whole thing, and I'm gonna practice with him. You can get close up.
You're off book?
Huh? Yeah.
You're off book?
Yeah, we're just going off the.
You're on book. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see a thing in your head.
Well, I have the.
When, as an actor, when someone says if you're off book, that means
What does that mean?
you have it memorized.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not memorized.
Okay.
Oh, you have it memorized? Okay, go ahead. Go
No, I
ahead.
don't.
He's just gonna practice a bit.
So wait, Jesse
You
or
can
Walt?
try both of them for now. Just do the
Okay.
whole thing. He's gonna do the whole thing.
So Walt, Mr. Pinkman, do you know why you were here today? Pinkman is startled and shouts, yo bald bitch, this is my own private domicile and I will not be bitch slapped. Bitch. Dr. White. Dr. White is unfazed and picks up a chart and starts reading it and then throws it away. It says here that you were caught biting the head off a bat while you were performing. Pinkman, you know why I'm here? To sell you meth. I made you my bitch. You okay with that? Dr. White, let's make a deal, Mr. Pinkman. I will consider letting you out if you undergo a full lobotomy. I am conducting a clinical trial. I need a test subject with an IQ of a rat. Pinkman throws himself on ground, trying to remove the straitjacket. Dr. White walks around the desk with a joint in his mouth and stands over
He's
him
smoking a joint.
with a stern, unimpressed expression. All right, I gave you a chance at freedom, and this is how you treat me, bitch.
So basically, I wrote this scene, right? But I'm trying to. I want to.
You wrote it, or that's?
I wrote it. So what I've done is I have the psychiatrist. I've switched it around where one flew over the cuckoo's nest. One flew over the cuckoo's. So they're coming to a hospital. Jesse's coming and he's on drugs, and Walt is the psychiatrist. Mm-hmm. So we're trying to get the.
I thought you were Walt.
Oh, I'm going to be Walt, but I just want to get the line the way he's
Right.
saying it. He's got it. Can you do one more time? But do it.
I mean,
more.
it was good. I would just say, if you watch the actual show, don't
Yeah.
even need to film it.
Yeah. Tell me. You can just get us. If you watch the show, yeah.
The pauses. If you're playing it for comedic.
Comedy. It's comedy.
I'm here to sell you meth, bitch.
That's
So,
That's a different one.
try that. No, try that.
Yeah, but no, but be creative. Like, do it.
Yeah.
Wait, one more
No, I
time.
was just doing it the way
Gil,
you did it.
try. Can you try to do what he just
Because that's a line from the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I'm taking it from too. But just sometimes pauses
Well,
and silence.
The pause is this is my private domicile, and I'm not going to be harassed.
Yeah, but if you watch the show, he does usually
He does it
pause
slowly.
right before
Can
he
you
says
say?
bitch.
Can you say how does he say it?
I don't know what's the line.
Here, give
So
him the line.
the
Give him-
line is,
Let him do it. Let him
you
do
know
it.
why I'm here? To sell you meth. I made you my bitch.
Okay, try. Let Gil do it. Gil's got it down.
He says, do you know why I'm here? To sell you meth. I made you my bitch. Are you okay with that?
That was.
Bitch.
Oh my god.
So just like
Yeah.
tone, it's the
Okay,
tone,
yeah.
and then
And about do Walter. Wait, I'm gonna do the Walters. I can't get Walter down.
Walter's just very dead.
Okay, try the Walter one now. Try Walter. Can
Yeah.
you, Gil, can you just do the whole thing? It's like 2 minutes, but I just want to see the juxtaposition of it. It starts off with a dialogue of, do you know why you're here?
All right, so your line is, "You bald bitch. This is my own private domicile, and I will not be bitch slapped."
Can you do
That's
that?
your line.
But
Yeah.
can you do both lines? Gil, just do both so we can get a. Can you just do the whole scene?
they're both Jesse.
But let just try both. Try the whole thing.
So, Mr. Pinkman, do you know why you're here today? You bald bitch. This is my own private domicile, and I will not be bitch slapped. Bitch.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It says here you were caught biting the head off a bat while you were performing. Yeah. And then it just goes into that line.
But
I think yours.
Can you go
did
into
it fine.
the last
It's
line?
fine.
The last line.
It's fine.
So what do you think? Tell me so you do the pause. Do the pause again. Show them how to do the pause.
I think you're
Overreacting.
Yeah, and then just one thing too, when people are doing table reads, don't correct them.
Don't correct them?
Well, you were correcting him on the spot. It's gonna just get him in his head, and it's gonna cause more problems. So let him read, and then afterwards be like, hey.
And another thing is
Yeah.
just logistically, When I wrote, can you show him how I wrote it?
Yeah, so the problem is he wrote a lot of the actions like their dialogue.
Yeah, that's
So can you see? It says audience sees a four-story rundown. They're gonna first image is gonna be the mental hospital. You know where they showed One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. You're gonna see a big picture of that, and then I'm gonna have external day psychiatric office. Ambulance is gonna rush in with sirens, and it runs over. This is like the airplane thing where it runs over a KKK member.
Okay.
And then it's going to go Sushi Belushi. So I'm using John Belushi, except I'm calling him Sushi Belushi and Ackroyd Man jump out of the ambulance. They're immediately arrested by police. Nurse Ratchet, which is the nurse, and big orderlies open up back of ambulance and they see Pinkman unconscious. Orderlies pull out Pinkman on Bernie and bring him in. And then Dr. White is sitting behind his desk smoking a joint and drinking wine. He is wearing a white doctor's coat with a stethoscope. Photo of Dr. White's significant other is visible on the bookshelf. Messy Pinkman is sitting in a chair opposite to Dr. White, slumped over, nodding and drooling. And they have never met each other. And that's where the whole thing happens. So, like, what do you think about the image of him coming into the hospital? And
I mean, bro, it's your movie. It doesn't.
But I
It
do- I
shouldn't
like the
matter
movie.
what I think. I think you're scared.
I'm scared.
Yeah, bro. This is like, just go with it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're overthinking.
Overthinking it.
everything. Just go with
But
it.
I want it to be funny.
I want my script to be funny
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
but you don't really have control over that.
He's a genius.
Yeah, listen, Danny.
Yeah.
Like, you don't go to a class to make your masterpiece.
Yeah, especially on Cinema 1 or Cinema 2.
We're just learning right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're just learning, dude. Like, it's okay to pivot. It's okay to
Don't worry.
Your
This is
energy
the place to.
yeah,
This is the
yeah.
place to fuck up.
and
Like,
experiment. And experiment. Yeah. And just try to be a little more kind with your director.
Oh, so how do
you mean actor?
Don't interrupt him. Don't interrupt him. Let's just do one last take. Okay?
All right.
Let's just do one last take. So you have just do your. Okay. I'm gonna try mine now. Okay. And you can
Okay.
keep me. We'll have to share the phone now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with. Okay, we're gonna do this. Mr. Pinkman. How does Walt talk? Mr. Pinkman. Like that.
Yeah, he's right. Kind of.
Do Mr. Pinkman. Tell me. Do this line and I'm gonna repeat it. Just do the Mr. Pinkman.
Mr. Pinkman, do you know why you were here today?
Mr. Pinkman, do you know why you're here today? And then try the next one. Let's try the next line. Yo, bald bitch. Yo, bald bitch. This is my private domicile. And I will not be bitch slapped, bitch. But let me think, how does he do the pause? There's a pause.
Yo, bald bitch. This is my own private domicile, and I will not be bitch slapped.
But where's the pause?
Bitch.
So there's a pause right there. Right?
Yeah, that's what a pause. That's what a pause is when you don't say anything.
You don't say, oh, okay. You just.
That's what a
don't
pause
say.
is.
Okay. So, yo, bald bitch. This is my private domicile, and I will not be bitch slapped. Pause, bitch. Like
Yeah.
that? And then it says here, try that. Make that more like a Walt. It says here that you were. How would Walt say that? It says here.
Well, he's not saying. Oh yeah. No. It says something here.
Yeah.
It says here that you were
Caught
biting the head off a bat while you were performing.
So say it like a Walt. How would Walt say that?
It says here that you. Well, it has a question mark. So
Yeah. He's
It
asking.
says here that you were caught biting the head off a bat while you were performing.
But remember, Walt has a certain way of delivering things. Like, do another line from Walt in Breaking Bad. How does
Oh,
Walt?
here's a more appropriate one. Like,
Okay, Tom, go
because,
for it. Go for it.
Say my name. Say Heisenberg.
Heisenberg.
You're goddamn right. I mean, those are like really dramatic moments.
Do
He's
another
just,
line-
he's just like
yeah.
He's just sort of talking.
So how would he deliver this line? It
It
says,
says here
here.
that you were caught biting the head off a bat while you were performing.
Okay, that's how I would say it. And how about the next one? For what? Yeah, this is okay. You want to know? Do this one.
Yeah. You wanna know why I'm here? It's to sell you bed. I made you my bitch. You okay with that?
So how did you do that? Is there a pause?
No.
You want to know what? But you're saying it in a sad way.
Because that's how he said. If you want me to do it differently,
No,
that's
do
fine.
it. I like the way you're doing it.
No, I only did that because that's the way the line's delivered in the actual
That's
show.
what I want it. But tell me, how did you get that feeling? What you just did right now. I want to know how you did that. He feels sad or
yeah.
angry. He's angry or he's sad.
Well, he's both.
So explain that.
Well, the context of that line
Yeah.
is that at the end of the previous season, Walt made him kill a man,
Okay, yeah.
and he's actually at an AA meeting.
Yes,
funny
yes.
enough.
Okay, yeah.
And he was talking and the sort of was it like the instructor or whatever
Yeah.
like is talking about like self-acceptance, and he tells the story of what he did, but he doesn't what it actually said. So he lies and said like he killed a dog or something.
Oh yeah, I remember. Okay.
And then keeps going like self-acceptance, kicking
Right.
yourself isn't gonna solve anything. He's like, what the fuck are you talking? If you just do, he goes like, if you just do stuff and nothing happens, then what does it all mean? What's the point?
So he's angry.
So no matter what I do, no matter how many dogs I killed, I'm just do a fucking inventory and accept. You ran over your own kid, and you're just supposed to accept.
That's exactly how he does it.
And then he goes like, you know why I'm here? It's to sell you meth. You're nothing to me but customers. I made you my bitch. You okay with that?
And the other thing I was going to ask you is the story. The story is going to be sobriety, getting sober. That's the
Right.
whole
Yeah.
thing, right? I was going to have like these I would have these old ladies, like 90-year-old ladies, they're going to become drug addicts. And Jesse's going to become like a rabbi or something like that. I was thinking about having
Okay.
juxtaposed like that. Do you think that's funny? A juxtaposition?
Sure.
What do you think, Cameron?
Sure, whatever works for you.
No, I want it to be funny. So I was thinking having like these old, like for example, wouldn't it be funny to see this old ass lady, church lady, starting to take drugs or something? You think that's funny? Is that funny?
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, Jesse's gonna become like a rabbi or something like that, or something. It'll be totally different. That's the punchline, or because in a comedy, this is a comedy of a drama, right? In class, he was saying that what's the difference in comedies and dramas? Are they opposite to each other, or what?
Technically, yeah. Yes, I mean they are.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
In this show, so
But you don't. Yeah, he was just saying you don't like use different techniques for the two genres. And I was sort of thinking like it's more about when you use them. Like for example, like
right.
like in World's End where he's like they do this like close up on the cake. That's funny because you're doing this like dramatic, this super like intense technique for just pouring beer into a cup.
Oh,
That's
what we
why
just
it's
did
funny.
right now
Yeah.
in class, right? And as far as Jesse and the rest of the show, I think about we'll film it here because this
We're
is
gonna film it here.
Yeah, well, it was gonna be a mental hospital, right?
That's true.
Where else
I
are we
guess
gonna do
I
it,
guess
right?
they could kind of.
And we were gonna have so the whole story is they're gonna be in this place. The LSD dream is when they become like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
And I was gonna have Nurse Ratchet or Hatchet, whatever. You remember One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Yeah.
There's a
I've only
nurse.
seen it
Have you
once.
seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Cameron?
The what?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Jack Nicholson.
It's an old movie, but basically it's like having this,
Yeah,
basically this guy's
No.
tells the story.
No.
Basically this guy's
I've
institutionalized.
only seen it
I
once.
don't think I have gotten to
All
that
it
part
is
yet.
this guy
sorry.
comes in there. He's faking that he's in a prison. He fakes that he's mentally ill, but he's not mentally ill. So he wants to get out of the prison into this other mental ward. But so he basically, at the end of the movie, they lobotomize him.
Right.
So they kill him, but he doesn't know that's going to happen. So this hospital Jesse's going into is going to be just like that. It's the same story, except I don't know if Jesse should be lobotomized. No, maybe he shouldn't be lobotomized.
Whatever
But
you want.
You have any ideas of how we're going to play this out?
It's your movie.
It's my movie, but how would we want to make it funny?
What do you
First of
find
all,
funny?
I like the last scene where they're juxtaposition, but there has to be more funny stuff like Alice. So when they have these dreams, like he's going to be hallucinating that he's like Alice, or maybe he'll be hallucinating something, like something funny.
You just gotta do something.
In Alice in Wonderland, there's the rabbit. They can be chasing the rabbit, down the rabbit hole. They can do things. There's a witch. There's a red witch and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, Cameron, do you have Cameron? Do you have any ideas about your film?